Hey everyone, this is Daniel. I just have another brief lesson for you here. With everything going on in the world, there is actually a lot of truth in Scripture that can help us during these times because when we undergo a lot of pressure, there's two ways to handle it. And I got a little example here to show you. Imagine if you're just a person handling everything that's going on in the world by yourself without turning to others, without turning to things to strengthen you, without turning to God in prayer or a church community or whatever that looks like. If we're going on by ourselves here, let's see what happens. I really don't have anything while this is... What have you been up to lately, Ellie? Been doing any traveling?
No.
Oh, no, that's right, you're not.
Why would we even travel, man?
It was a joke. Let's see here.
Is the soap doing good?
So we'll just wait here a little bit and so nice day we're having here.
Let's go outside later.
All right.
Yay!
So let's imagine that if we handle these things on our own, what might happen? Well, you can see what oftentimes happens.
Yeah.
We might lose our temper. We might melt down. That's never a good thing. But in times of trouble, sometimes that happens. We melt down. But there's another option that we can really turn to and really hope for. So let's say this other option here. Let's say this other option, instead of handling it on our own, how about we listen to what Scripture says? Scripture says this: do not be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. So we can either melt down, or if we allow ourselves, we can be broken down in a good way by God. And let's see what happens whenever we are changed and we're broken by God and we learn from Him. Because again, whenever we rely on ourselves, we melt down. Ugh.
It looks like clay or pancake batter.
Or if we trust in God, instead of melting down, instead of falling apart, we can be strengthened and we can actually do something different. Instead of breaking down and losing our temper, instead of getting super frustrated and just pulling away from everything, whenever we are broken, when we are transformed by Jesus, instead of melting down, we can actually rise up. So just remember that today. How do we handle these situations? Are we going to melt down? Or are we going to rise up in Jesus?